In today's video, we're going to talk about how Chinese classical gardens be transformed into different kinds of landscape inside of everybody's house. And this kind of new landscape was in the airport, in the restaurants, in the hotels, in the office, everywhere. And I thought that would be very interesting to share with you guys. If you translate word by word, 花鸟市场, it means a flower bird market, but the meaning of this place is more than that. During the holidays, people will come to this place to purchase flowers, furniture, antiques, insects, pets, such as fish and turtles, and lots of little cute animals. It is definitely more than the concept of the traditional nursery shops, because there are not only flowers but also animals, wood, precious stones, very cool antique works here. And it is also different from the traditional antique stores because it doesn't have very perfect ancient products, but it grabbed the elements from the traditional art. It has little elements inside so that you can play with. It will be too long for me to show all the fun things all at once in this video, so today I'm going to show the collections that contribute to the classical Chinese gardens. What I found. Here is a little factory that has all different kinds of shapes of stones and wood.
Those are the raw materials. Very heavy.
Right now we are in this cool factory that makes fake mountain. Those are the special made stone that absorb water, which is called corallite. The moisture that absorbs creates little niches so that the mosses and the ferns can be able to grow. After the plants adapt into those niches, germs and living animals are able to adapt. So those are not fake, they are actually homes of animals and germs.
The purpose of enjoying a mini nature is to see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Here we have a bigger version.
I really like this beautiful platform. Drainage can be a problem, that's why it has so many mosquitoes. You can see here there are so many different kinds of rotten wood. Isn't it elegant? The shape of the wood is really particularly delicate to shape natural feeling of the landscape. For example, if you would put this kind of wood where you want to put it, depends on the shape of the wood and how your imagination will lead you. How the rotten wood really starts be working here is the smells also. It smells really interesting and it feels like it's rotten for 1,000 years, but it actually doesn't. It just creates that kind of really natural feeling to the landscape. and I really like this. I don't know how to call it in English, but it might be vintage.
The rock be the stone.
Rotten wood be reused as branches. Huge pineapple flower extravagates the spirit of the view, making it as a big wonderland. I also got amazed by the combination of different kinds of plants. It comes from the nature, but I think it oversees the nature. And sometimes the fog and the sprinkled water makes this place an incredible imaginary wonderland. It's just incredible to see this. This is my favorite store. It's so pretty. It's like 蓬莱仙岛. Tonight we are so lucky to be invited into this very beautiful environment, and I'm so excited to see so many combinations.
The restaurant that we went to tonight is located in the 3 lanes and 7 alleys, also known as Sanfang Qixiang, one of the most famous landmarks and the most successful urban projects in Fuzhou. In these renovated residential blocks, locals in the modern time are able to enjoy the most authentic traditional life. I assure you that we will explore this place in more details. The architecture and the food, for example, in the future episode.
In all ages, rivers, mountains, and streams are the most popular places for writers, poets, and philosophers to go to. Tons of masterpieces, whether it is literature, painting, or artifacts, indicates that the vitality, flexibility, and variability of the natural landscape stimulates the ancient Chinese great imagination and confidence. No matter what era it is, this traditional habit passes down. Today, due to the development of modern society, the living spaces are segregated more and more. The scale of the landscape is getting smaller and smaller.
非常有限的空间内，那么它有一个园林的呈现。那么
But the elements, ground theories, and aesthetics do not change. The ground theory is the principle of nature, how nature works. The elements, for example, the wood, the stone, and the plant, are selected based on the principle. The aesthetics are flexible to people's preference and imagination, so that the landscaping art would not be outdated. This is why my first episode focuses on this vertical landscape, because this art with the Chinese tradition characteristics begins the new era of Chinese classical gardens. I apologize that I wasn't able to produce as quick as I can because I was very busy traveling during the Spring Festival, the Chinese version of Thanksgiving. Since I was a little bit fall behind in editing, I'm going to give you some preview on what we were going to see in the coming videos.
1950s, and those are.
So I think Taipei, I'm coming. We are in Kaohsiung now. So good. I hope that you enjoy this video, and thank you for your support and your patience. Don't forget to subscribe down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye.